Hi guys, in this video I will be going over the patch notes that Mecha BREAK released yesterday night. Alright, so first it's the modular weapons protection and return. Okay, so we've been waiting for this for a while, we've known it's been happening, but let's see exactly what they're going to say about it. So, to improve the modular weapon experience, the MashMac modular weapon protection and return system goes live after this update. Here's how it works. Protection trigger conditions. Any enhanced modular weapons, +1 or higher, okay, will trigger protection when your striker is neutralized. Instead of being destroyed or dropped as loot, the weapon loses 1 upgrade level and its current upgrade XP is wiped, but you keep the weapon. Okay, so... Okay, let's read the second one. Weapons stored in secure cargo bay are completely unaffected, no downgrade, no XP loss. Yeah, sweet. So if you know you're going to die, you can put your weapon into your secure cargo and it'll just extract it as normal. I feel like that probably should have worked like that already. But its current XP is wiped. So if you are on a level 5 weapon halfway to level 6, it'll drop down to level 4 with 0 XP. So you'll lose like a level and a half because of that. But if you're level 20, it'll just drop down to 19. If it's 19 and a half, it'll drop down to 18, no level. But you keep the weapon, and what it sounds like here is instead of being destroyed or dropped as loot, actually, let's keep on reading it. So how it works in different scenarios. Recalled by a teammate. The downgraded weapon returns to the holder's cargo space. You can keep using it when you rejoin the fight. Okay, so that's what I was going to ask. Is because if it's not being dropped as loot, then I was thinking that it might just be sent to your mail as soon as you die with it. But if you get recalled, you can just continue using it in that fight. That's nice. Unable to be recalled, and the downgraded weapon is returned to its original owner. Yeah, okay, so that's just what they said. Weapon picked up by a teammate. Interesting. Same rules apply to whoever's holding it. If the weapon isn't destroyed, it gets mailed back to the original owner after the teammate's match ends. Okay, so how would your teammate pick it up? I'm not sure. Because if it's not lootable from you, how would a teammate pick it up? A weapon airdrop destroyed with no one looting it. Any weapon... Oh, so if you drop a weapon airdrop and you just have a weapon in it, the weapon will be downgraded. Okay, but it'll be sent back. So if you accidentally drop in an extra weapon airdrop, then it'll just be sent back, but it'll be -1. Manually dropped. Returned to the original owner at the match settlement with the downgrade applied. When a +1 weapon drops to 0, it retains 1 point of upgrade EXP. This is probably for ease of whatever code for them, but this could also mean that you wouldn't be able to sell them. So if you get a weapon and you want to sell it eventually, you're not able to just die over and over, drop it down all the way to 0, and then sell it in the marketplace. Because since it retains the 1 point of upgrade EXP, this means that it will stay like the +0 in the weapon itself, and then you can't sell the weapons that say +0 or weapons that have any XP in them. So that probably just helps prevent cheesing in some way. Additional rules. Multiple deaths in a single match stacks the downgrades. Okay. Each qualifying death knocks the weapon down another level until it hits 0 and gets destroyed. Weapons at 0 or unenhanced follows the old rules. Equipped weapons vanishes on death. Cargo space weapons drop as lootable salvage. Okay, so if you die with them in your non-secure cargo space, it just leaves them as lootable. But even if you had a weapon at +0, but it was like 99% XP to a level 1, it'll still just be destroyed. So So make sure I would honestly say if you ever bring in a weapon, just always take it to +1. Generally, because if it's +1, then you don't risk any chance at losing it. But if it's like +0, then you risk that chance. Modular weapon airdrop can now only be picked up by you and your squad mates. Okay, yeah, enemies can no longer loot your airdrop. Okay. So if you were to drop it and then an enemy just so happened to see you dropping it, they can't kill you and loot it. Um, but I guess this also means that in like a PvP meshmach, you're not able to coordinate with other people and you farm up a weapon, because this is what I would think would be a theoretical case for it, is you pay someone through a third party like however much money, they grind up a level 20 or so weapon for you. You keep going into mashmac until you finally drop in together. Then you find each other on the map, you drop the weapon airdrop, they pick it up, and that you just effectively executed a trade in game. So this just puts the kibosh on that. You are not able to do that whatsoever now. I don't know if that was happening, but that is something that could have been happening, I guess. Anniversary event, Eternal Flame. Oh yeah, anniversary event. That's fun. Duration, June 28th, 2026 at 2 to July 12th, 2026 at 2. Event shop. Cool, so we're going to get a new event shop and the whole new event. Log in during the event to instantly claim the limited anniversary title, Eternal Flame, and supply crate rhythm. So we'll get 20 supply crates for this season and an exclusive anniversary title. That's pretty cool. I like the whatever limited title. I think those are super good like rewards to give out for cosmetics that won't really affect anything but are just like cool to have for yourself. Play Operation Verge ranked, Ace Arena ranked, Mashmac or Spectral Nexus matches, and complete event missions to earn Ember tokens. Collect enough to unlock a limited anniversary profile frame. Cool. So we're getting the title and the frame as long as you play. And this is kind of nice because for past events, you needed to play the event mode specifically to get the profile flame, or the profile frames and the titles, anniversary titles. So now if we're able to go in and just play what we're usually playing, that would be nice. And we just instantly claim the title. All right, a limited time event shop will open where you can spend Ember tokens on anniversary exclusive on anniversary exclusive cosmetics and assorted supplies. Okay. Oh, interesting. What other anniversary exclusive cosmetics are we getting? All remaining Ember tokens will be wiped when the shop closes. Sure, so we're just getting an event exclusive currency, just Ember tokens to buy stuff from this market. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't really matter. Lots of events have that. Anniversary exclusive accessories. Okay, so now we're going into those. Stellar Orbit, Head, Prismatic Stardust Mask. That sounds cool. What is I don't know, a Black Hole Vortex Ear? What? Nebula Jet's Waist. Stellar Mark Chest. No purchase limit. Okay, so whatever. If you're willing to put in a big grind, I'm assuming we'll be able to buy as many of these as we want, sell them on the marketplace. Although now for previous events at least, they've gotten rid of the FOMO in terms of that, and now you're just able to like grind for the Halloween event stuff. So I wonder if you'll also just be able to get these with like more red tokens or something and not go through the marketplace. We'll see. It's always interesting when they use like exclusive, because if it's anniversary exclusive, you would assume it means only available during this one time. But if we're going off of what they just did in this past update, then it's like, it's not totally exclusive. So Supplies include progression items, modular weapon, upgrade modules 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we like those. Yeah, I like having lots of ways to get these guys because it is not really great to get them in game. There's no way to get them other than the battle pass and like the weekly resetting shop. But even in the weekly resetting shop, you can only get 1 and 2. So mod box perfect, mod box flawless. So the best mod box is. Wait. Include progression items. Let's see. Supply crates, scorching fire, pulse light, eternal void. Oh, these are all the collector's crates. So these are the ones that they just introduced. And currency exchange items, corridor, pulse light, black box, limited stock. Interesting. I think this limited stock refers to all of this stuff. Is this just what they had? Okay, we'll find that out, I guess. But store, general shop, special limited sets. Inventory rotates after the update. Current sets and accessories will be pulled and replaced with 3 returning sets and their matching accessories. Cool, because I know we at least have the Halloween accessories out right now. I'm not sure what the other ones are, but those will be replaced by other ones now. Ace recruitment, rotation after update. So the Falcon and Stellaris discounts will be ending, so if you want those, be sure to buy them sooner rather than later. And Welkin, Serenith, and Inferno will all go on sale. I'm assuming for the same exact sale, so if you want those, hold out like a little bit and then they'll be on sale for you. Mods. The mod assembly feature now supports perfect mods. Spend 20 points and 10,000 credits to reforge a perfect mod with randomized affixes. Okay, and then the conversion rate is 1 flawless mod is 1 point, and 1 perfect mod is 4 points. So, okay, so this 10,000 credits really isn't a big deal anymore with the Spectral Nexus. It's so easy to grind credits now. The part that you will be having a lot of trouble with will be getting the points, the 20 points. So that is what? 10 perfect? No. That's okay. That's only 5 perfect mods. 5 perfect mods are 20 flawless mods. Wow. Okay. Or you can, I'm assuming you can like mix and match. So you could do whatever, 4 perfect mods, 4 flawless mods, and then you would get there. So, attention pilots, Mecha BREAK will undergo scheduled maintenance starting June 22nd at 10 p.m. Okay, so that's in like 30 minutes from me recording this. Login and gameplay will be unavailable during this period. Estimated downtime 6 hours. Upon completion, all pilots who log in within 14 days will receive their routine maintenance package. Sweet. Spectral Nexus, a new endless mode has been added. Let's go. I am so hyped for this mode. This is going to be so much fun because it took me a while to get to level 40 to like actually start beating it. But now once I have kind of figured it out, and I'll put out probably a video in the next week-ish going over all the tips that I take with me to clear it pretty easily. But now it's pretty easy for me to clear it, so having an endless mode is going to be so much fun. I wonder what else. Like, they might have a Constantine in the mode. Like, I would like to see that. That would be kind of fun. The leaderboard will display your endless mode progression using the same ranking rules. Higher level, higher rank. At the same level, faster clear time ranks higher. So I kind of like this because it's becoming a little bit less about who can just beat it like insanely fast now. And because I think someone's just broken the 4 minutes, which is kind of crazy. But now that doesn't matter if you get to level 40 in whatever 3 minutes. but then someone could have gotten to level 4. But then if you die on level 41, someone who gets to level 41 in 20 minutes would still beat you on the leaderboards. So it's maybe focusing more like end game views of the mode to like make sure you can survive those later levels instead of just like killing them as fast as possible. So we'll see how this changes the meta once it actually comes out. And the upgrade shop cannot be refreshed during endless mode. Okay. Upgrade shop. Yeah, okay, interesting. So, oh wow. So you'll probably want to stack up as many upgrades if you're like going for a super deep run. You will probably want to stack up as many upgrades as you can before endless, because then once you get to endless, you're just going to kind of need to pray that you get lucky with the upgrades that you get. Endless mode reward settlement. Once you push past level 40, mission tokens, credits, and upgrade XP are calculated based on your final level at settlement. Item rewards are capped at level 40 values. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, because already once you beat level 40, you already got a max tier weapon, a couple of the crates, and like 5 or so gold tier items. So if that just scaled, that would be nuts. So they're just going to opt to give more mission tokens, credits, and upgrade XP. I'm totally fine with that. That makes it definitely a little bit more fair, because people are still going to want to grind it. And so they need a reward. But also, if you don't want to grind it, these 3 are not the worst things to lose out on. The upgrade shop's maximum open time has been increased to 10 minutes. What? Upgrade shop's maximum open time to 10 minutes? Oh, interesting. Does this mean, okay. So if that is increased to 10 minutes. So that probably means total over the whole time? Or does that mean, because right now we have like 2 minutes in the shop, so why would we need 10 minutes? That doesn't make any sense to me. This is a very confusing change to me. Cool, but yeah, of course, you can close shop early to start new wave sooner. Okay. Mission briefing. Sortie missions now include Spectral Nexus tasks. Clear level 20 a total of 1, 2, or 4 times. Oh, nice. So we just get new tasks. Earn 300, 300, 600 mission tokens respectively. I wonder if this is a typo, because I don't know why it would be 336. Okay. The previous mission briefing, Spectral Nexus beta event missions have been removed. These missions reset weekly. Okay. Yeah, okay, we'll see about that. That seems like a typo reading about it right now, but we'll see. Improved enemy HP bar visuals. Yeah, they already did that quite a bit, I think, because they added some numbers and they made the HP bars change a lot. So I do like that, but if they're making it even easier to see, you will not hear me complaining about that at all. Leaderboard adjustment. This season's leaderboard rewards now include limited time titles, valid for 4 weeks from the date of leaderboard settlement. Number 1 is, okay, let's see if this, yeah. So the number 1 reward is Speed Legend right here. So if you get first place, 100 supply crates and Speed Legend title. Second place, Velocity Vanguard, 80 supply crates. Third place is the Wind Runner title and 70 crates. And 4th through 10th will all get the Nexus Conqueror title and 50 crates. Honestly, I like this Windrunner title the most, just because of the color. But they all look great. And so 4 weeks after, so that means since the leaderboard resets every 2 weeks, that means that there'll be like 2 Speed Legends at any given time. That would be kind of if people get the Speed Legend back to back. they'll have like double speed legend and there'll be only one person with it. But if two people get it, there could theoretically be two people with it at once. Okay, and then Monday leaderboard settlements will be sent through the mail, and the Spectral Nexus leaderboard will reset again during Tuesday's update. Cool. Okay, so the new chips and chip adjustments. So the splitter support chips, so these are like the energy shotgun things. Type A, every 4.5 seconds, summons 4 split beam plasma streams. Each stream lasts 2 seconds, targets up to 1 enemy, and deals 1000 base energy damage per 0.5 seconds. So that is, whatever, 4000 damage in the lifetime, and 4000 times 4 is, whatever, 16,000 damage. So every 4.5 seconds, you just do a 16,000 damage shot. But they'll probably split up and hit different enemies, so that might be good for clearing out waves. Split beam plasma duration 1 second more. Okay, so that adds like about 50% more damage to it. That's pretty good. And summons 4 additional split beam plasma stream. This is great. This doubles the damage. Each target can be hit by up to 12 split beam plasma streams simultaneously. Okay, so that is this one is the boss killer one, because that means that's what, 12 times 1,000 times however much this is. So that's a lot of damage right there for bosses in specific, because you'll probably be killing these smaller guys with like 1 beam or so, and since they're waves, it'll like the beams will go out, hit all of them. So okay. Emitter support chips. Every 2 seconds summons 4 rotating beam plasma streams. Each stream lasts 3 seconds, deals 6,000 base energy damage per hit. Type B is plasma duration plus 1 second. That's nice. So it's base 3, and so plus 1. Summon interval minus 0.4 seconds, range 100 meters. That range is nice. Beam plasma gains piercing. That is super nice. So this will be good for the just general waves. So you'll probably want to sit on the ground or just be on the ground for this. So you won't want to be flying, but then you'll be able to like shoot through enemies. Although it does say it like summons something. So we'll see. But gains piercing, that's always nice. So it doesn't have a cap on this piercing, so you could theoretically like corral all the enemies into one spot, pierce all of them with one shot. Emergency repair chips instantly restores 50% of max HP, instantly restores 100%. Okay, that's great. So, because before we just had the 100%, but now we also get a 50%. That'll probably be a little bit easier to obtain. Invincibility duration 1.5 to 4 seconds. That's pretty big. That'll just let you avoid like any attack, like any wave of attacks. If they send out a volley of missiles, you won't get hit and die from the first missile, and then invincibility runs out, die by the last missile. You'll have 4 seconds. That's usually more than enough time to clear the whole wave of their attack or whatever. Autocannon chips. These are, okay, type C, base damage 30 to 50%, speed increase 20% to 12%. Oh, spread increase. Okay, so this is just a buff. They gave it 20% more damage, and they gave it 8% less spread when you take this 50% more. Bullets gain piercing. Again, piercing is just great for big waves. Bullets reduce target's ballistic defense by 40% for 4 seconds on hit. That is nice. Interesting. I wonder, because this is a defense down chip, I wonder if there is a strat to be had by bringing in one, like an autocannon, using it to like decrease defense by 40, like just picking up this type F chip, and then for example using gatling guns to do a ton of damage with 40% less damage or less defense. Interesting. Okay, there could be some cheese strat. That might be more trouble than it's worth, but might be worth it to like check it out. Base damage 30% to 50%. Spread increase, so it's the same bonus as autocannons got. Bullets gain piercing. Oh, interesting. That's really nice, because assuming they keep the previous like bounce from target to target, piercing, I wonder how piercing works when they bounce from target to target, actually. I'm not sure. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, because piercing and like bouncing are kind of like opposites, so I don't know how those would coexist. Type F. Bullets reduce target's ballistic defense. Okay, well, never mind. The whole thing I just said about the autocannon is never mind. These ones will reduce the target ballistic by 40% anyways, so you don't even need to worry about that cheesing or whatever. Heavy sniper cannon chips now also increases bullet damage hitbox size in addition to piercing. Okay, so bullets per shot +1 close range module plus 4 bullets per shot sniper mode plus 2 bullets per shot. Okay, so bullets per shot +1 close range mode. So this is saying sniper mode, you get +2 bullets per shot. Close range mode +4 bullets. I don't know what this... Okay. Anyways, bullets are now fired in a forwards-facing fan pattern. So, like just a fan. Like, probably a horizontal fan. So if you're, like, on the ground, it'll, like, hit a wide area of enemies, I guess. After each shot, the next shot consumes no ammo. What? And base reload time is reduced by 2 seconds. That's nice, base reload time. Okay. So you're like, every other shot doesn't use any ammo? Unless this means that in the sniper mode, you use 1 bullet, and then the next, like, instead of using +2 bullets, because that's what it uses now, it just uses 1. I don't know if that counts as the next shot. I get it would be effectively the same, because you shoot 2, and the next one you shoot technically 0, or like it uses +0 bullets instead of 1 and 0, 1 and 0. It's the same amount, so it doesn't matter. Charged beam cannon chips, bullet collision AoE, energy burst damage. So it used to be 4,000 per half second, now it's 8,000, so just a straight double damage bonus for that. Energy burst zones now track enemy targets or nearby. Oh, that'll make them super strong. Okay. So it'll have double damage tracking and just a base 40% damage type F chip. Okay. Okay. That is a buff. That might be really good, because I've been thinking a charged beam cannon was quite strong because of the AoE, but if it's getting this much, then that might be a top contender now. Actually, all of these buffs here make them seem like top contenders. Bullet collision AoE energy burst damage 2,000 per half second to 4,000, so just double the damage like the last one. Energy defense reduction on hit, so now 40%, so that's just another, well, it seems like 10% effective, but I think that probably scales in some way, so that's probably slightly more. Energy burst zones now track nearby targets. Cool, so it's just the same thing. It tracks. That's nice. Because that just gives it more AoE, I would assume. Auto splitter chips. Wait, what was the first one? Splitter? Auto splitter? Huh. Base range 300 to 400. Firing pattern changed to fire 9 piercing beams in a forwards facing fan. Spread reduction effect replaced with fire interval. Oh, because I guess now the spread effect isn't as, like, you don't really care about it as much because it changed it to the forwards facing fan. And so now interval minus that. That's cool. Twin rocket launcher chips. And actually, before I get into this one, if you have somehow made it this far into the video, I'd appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. Nobody will probably listen to this, but if you do, I don't know, give me your favorite robot in the comments or something. Okay, twin rocket launcher chips. Type A, rocket blast, detonation damage 10,000 to 15,000. That, yeah, that's 50% more damage. Type B, base damage 20%, 40%. That's double. Double. Heavy howitzer, type A, howitzer blast. So a little bit less than, no, actually same 50%. Okay. And base damage, double. Cool. So a lot of these same buffs to, I guess, these are similar weapons. They're getting similar buffs. Well, in these ones' case, I guess they're getting the exact same buffs, but melee boost chips, energy cost 40 to 50%, nice. Blast radius 60 to 80 meters, explosion physical damage bonus 10,000 to 15,000, nice. Overall defense plus 20%, all type damage. Oh, so it used to be overall defense plus 20%, and it is going to an all type damage reduction of 40% with an independent multiplier. Wow, okay. That's really good. Because if it, so it's getting an independent multiplier, so that'll be, it won't, okay, we like that. Nano erosion chips. Oh, it ignores target defense. I like that. I mean, that's what a lot of DOT effects do in games, but this seems like it's gonna make nano erosion absurd because I already felt like it was really strong, but was it really underperforming that much? Nano erosion is going to be absurd now. Now you're gonna, my bets from right here is that the gatling guns with their target's defense down 40% and piercing and this 20% extra and this less spread and now being able to stack on this extra nano erosion that ignores defense, that I think is going to be the strongest build in the game in my whatever early opinion. We'll see how that goes though. Okay. Type B now also increases whirlwind crit damage by 200%, in addition to existing downward slash and leaping cleave crit bonuses. Cool. Okay. That's just more damage too. I think that's the spinning attack. I haven't actually used Warhammers, but that's the spinning one that like shoots off lasers in all directions, I assume. Increases attack speed. Wow, that's nice. And landing a downward slash or leaping cleave restores 4 weapon durability. Huge! Okay, so now you'll be able to repair your weapons mid-run. So you'll just be able to, I think 4 weapon durability is a decent amount, but like you could start every single wave, I guess, by like staying in the air, jumping down onto one of them, and then start spinning, and that would pretty much, that would save you a lot while probably not taking up too much extra time on your runs. Type A, or for induced sword, max obtainable quantity plus 1. Oh, I don't know what type A was, but I guess you can get 1 more of them now. So I know for like missile launchers before, like one that you could only get plus 1 of before was, well, that was probably the parent missile one, so this might be something similar to that. But again, I've not used the induced sword, so I don't quite know. Each swing triggers a bonus spin slash, dealing 12,000 base physical damage. Okay. Yeah, that's just every time. It just sounds like 12,000 bonus damage you'll be doing on every single attack, or on each swing, and then greatly increases swing speed. Cool. Yeah, so you're just going to be doing tons more 12,000 damage every time. And then landing downward / restores 3 weapon durability. So again, I would see runs starting by just immediately hitting a downward slash and then just swinging away. And so it'd restore a little bit, and then you can get all the damage in. Thermal Saber, max obtainable quantity +1, probably the same as whatever this one was. And now also increases shockwave crit damage by 200% in addition to extra shockwave count on charged attacks. So just okay, that just sounds just more damage. Greatly increases attack speed. I wonder, this greatly, what does this mean? Does this mean doubles it? Does this mean like 1.5 times? Is it like 10 times? Because when I hear greatly, I think I don't know what I think for that. I mean, like, it's probably not more than 5 times attack speed, but might just be like, I could see like a double speed. Landing a downward slash restores 3 weapon durability, and charged attacks no longer consume it? Crazy, okay. Chip optimization, improved detection logic for durability conversion chip A, extended the window for the effect to activate. Okay, so I wonder if the durability conversion, I'm not sure what this one was. But okay, increased bullet speed for autocannon Gatling gun. Huge, actually. Again, I'm going to put my... If I could bet, I would bet Gatling gun will be the biggest improvement this season. Updated tooltip text for force field boost chip A. No functional change. Okay, yeah, that's nice because force field... I get a little bit confused on what these do, so if it tells you a little bit more what they do, that would be nice. All right, and we're getting to the end now, just system adjustments and bug fixes. System adjustments. Added a batch select feature to the inventory interface. Mix and match multiple quality filters to quickly narrow down the exact items you need. Okay, yeah, I love that actually. This just makes it just like quality of your life. Again, they just can't stop adding quality of life. And I love it. Operation Storm items can now be sold for credits after the update. Cool. Sellable items include weapon airdrop beacons, ammo airdrops 1, 2, 3, all ammo types. Oh, we can sell all ammo types now. That's a change that I was wondering why they didn't have that. I thought it was because you could like probably farm ammo super easily to get blue coins super easily if they let you sell it for blue coins. But now I guess it's like they might as well just let you do it because it's so easy to get the blue coins from the Spectral Nexus. So that's a nice change because before I would go into my inventory, I would sell everything for blue coins. Now I need to go out, go back in, go to just discard and discard all my ammo whenever I had extra that I just happened to have in my inventory, clogging up space. So love that change. It just streamlines my whatever gameplay runs. Locator beacons 1, 2, 3, restricted zone keys 1, 2, 3. Although, unless these are sold for like an absurd amount of credits, I would either keep them or sell them on the marketplace instead of for credits. Cargo rockets 1, 2, solo extraction beacons, and squad extraction beacons. Okay. Cool. All good changes. Adjusted Machilla's basic tutorial, removed the parry related tutorial. Yeah, that's funny. That makes sense because they made it so Machilla cannot parry anymore, so they're not going to teach you how to parry with it anymore because you can't. I'm not a huge fan of them removing the Machilla parry because now it has no way to parry, but I guess it's whatever. They know the data. They know that it probably needed it. So, modular weapon adjustment, increased base swing speed and animation fluidity for the thermal saber. Cool. So it also got some of these buffs up here. So it's also getting base swing speed that will carry over into here. So that's nice. Tactical Station, custom room matches no longer require prep time to surrender. You can initiate surrender vote immediately after match starts. That's nice. I know a lot of people who are the people who put on the tournaments have kind of been asking for that. So that's a nice change. That honestly, this change I feel like is so much more than just like a basic balance change. Custom rooms are used by like such a small fraction of the community, I feel, that this change, because people who put on their little tournaments were asking for this. This small change just shows that they are listening to everybody in the game. Even like that's so much bigger of a change than the actual change itself. That's crazy. Mashmech restricted zone, armored supply, crate, loot, optimize it. Wow, that's a mouthful. Added modular weapon upgrade module drops. Oh, increased black box and corrupted cascade engine drop rates. Yes! Yes! Yes. Okay, so from this, it sounds like you can only get the weapon upgrade modules from restricted zones, but modular weapon upgrade modules are available through them. I'm assuming it's all types of them. I don't know how much, like how often they'll be in there. Maybe there'll be like a guaranteed low tier one, but you can get lucky and get a higher tier one. Who knows? But now you can get these from other ways. That I love that. Huge. And bug fixes. So fix an issue where fix an issue where mission token settlement could occasionally miscalculate in Spectral Nexus. Fixed incorrect minimum sell price display for pattern rhythm on Marketplace. Fixed duplicate mod upgrade showing up in the Marketplace mod filter. Fixed bug where modular weapons could unexpectedly vanish after being moved to a secure cargo bay under certain conditions. Oh, that would suck so much. I hope if anybody lost like a high tier weapon, that might also be like resolved for them, but I haven't heard anybody complain about that, so hopefully it wasn't that big of a problem before they fixed it. Fixed hex missile launch chip D ammo cost reduction not applying when it's equipped as a sidearm. Fixed an issue in outpost restricted zone where Tatra's wreckage model could fail to render and Tetra's entrance gate wouldn't open. You just go in there and it's like knocking on the door, like, let me in, I want to fight you. Fixed an issue in Spectral Nexus where Stellaris LLR left right combo slash would drop hits when the melee rebalance delay stat below 65%. Okay. Fixed a bug where getting neutralized in Spectral Nexus and then leaving the match could cause infinite loading screen. Uh-oh. Fixed damage numbers not matching actual damage dealt when landing high damage hits. Okay, I wonder, does this mean like, I don't know what this means, because I know this, like the big sniper cannon, maybe when you hit something with the sniper cannon and it's like already on low health, like it would not show the actual damage dealt, and it would show like a much higher number or something. Fixed multiple controller-related issues, cruise behavior, overlapping UI panels, display glitches, and shortcut input errors, okay? And then fixed perfect mod, border colors not matching their rarity tier in the interface. Cool. So it sounds like just a bunch of great changes to the game. That was a long reading, but I'm excited. It seems like so many of these new, or not new weapons, but so many of these weapons are going to actually be viable now with their buffs, because for right now, the light missile launchers are really the only thing that you can reasonably run in the game. Or they're just the best things to run in the game. So yeah, I will be probably going in and upgrading or buying some Gatling guns right after this, because that seems like the play. So anyways, thank you guys. If anybody happened to watch for this far, I appreciate you. Hope you have a great rest of your day.